We're excited to have this episode brought to us by Riverside.fm. And quite literally, I was using Riverside before they became a sponsor, as that is what I use to record both my podcasts. Everything is marketing and default alive. I used to use Zoom until someone interviewed me using Riverside, and I knew I had to switch. I love it because they take local recordings on each side, which gives you a reliable connection and the highest quality audio and video, which is very important for a podcast and live stream. Separate tracks, iOS app, and automatic transcriptions. It's made specifically for podcasters. Folks like Guy Raza from How I Built This, Cortland Allen from Indie Hackers, and even Hillary Clinton uses it, if you can believe that. Check them out and all the other features they have at Riverside.fm. That's Riverside.fm. They are the true podcasting software to get the high quality interviews sounding like they're live. Hey, Mike.
Yeah, what's going on?
Guess what? Our favorite sponsor's back.
Oh, it's the puzzle dude from Unidragon.
That's right, Unidragon. Yep, Unidragon.com. They have a brand new item. It's called the Playful Parrots. It's a 5-in-1 puzzle that comes on out that actually comes all the way up to the brand new size, which is the royal size. Now they're small, medium, king size, and royal size, so you can get 7 times bigger than the standard puzzle. What do you think about the Playful Parrots? Being a pirate adventurer that you are, Mike, what say you?
Oh, the owl's jealous.
The owl's jealous? Uh-oh,
Yeah.
What's the owl saying about the parrots?
Oh, there's 5 of them and 1 of him.
That's right. That's what happens. You know what? When you're the original, sometimes you get replaced and upgraded. So if you want to get upgraded in your puzzles, now's the time to go to Unidragon.com. Again, that's Unidragon.com. Don't be fooled by other imitation puzzle makers. Only get your true puzzle from Unidragon.com. They're the best, and they're the world's leader in wooden puzzles. TechTime listeners, use promo code DRAGONTech. Again, that's DRAGONTech for a 10% discount code. They're no longer 3 sizes, Mike. Guess how many there are now?
They're 4 sizes.
That's right. They're 4 sizes. Make sure to visit techtimeradio.com/sponsors and click on the Order Now button to go directly to Unidragon. Our #1 sponsor says thank you, and the owl is jealous.
Coming to you from the shores of the Pacific Northwest, keeping you up to date on technology while enjoying a little whiskey on the side, with leading-edge topics, along with special guests, to navigate technology in a segmented, stylized radio program. The information that will make you go, Pull up a seat, raise a glass with our hosts as we spend the next hour talking about technology for the common person. Welcome to TechTime Radio with Nathan Mumm.
All right, welcome to Tech Time with Nathan Mumm, the show that makes you go, Technology news of the week. The show for the everyday common person with insightful segments on subjects weeks ahead of the mainstream media. I'm Nathan Mumm, and welcome to our show. We are live streaming in studio Saturday from 4 to 6 p.m. You can catch us on YouTube /Tech Time Radio. You can visit us at Facebook /Tech Time Show. You can visit us at twitch.tv /Tech Time Show. And of course on our home radio station, KKNW 1150 AM. As you can see, we have a new logo.
What's going on here?
We got some rebranding. So we've had somebody come on in and help us rebrand. So we're doing some rebranding. If you notice, the Tech Time
You're also talking slow.
Well, I'm talking. I don't know if I'm talking slow. Why? Is there a certain way to say that I'm talking slow? I'm talking more sophisticated. I'm reading.
Oh, is that what this is?
That's exactly
correct.
This
is more sophisticated?
That's right.
Okay.
So hopefully you're watching our live broadcast show. We're on 4 to 6 p.m. If you're catching us not on Saturdays, 4 to 6 p.m. So if you're catching us Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, not 4 to 6 p.m., and Sunday, you're catching a rebroadcast. So always go and visit us at techtimeradio.com. Again, that's techtimeradio.com. It's our website. You can get all the latest information and keep up to date on our stories. All right, Tech Time is a 2-hour technology show that talks about current technology in a simple format without geeking out. Where do you go for all your Tech Time information? Again, techtimeradio.com. And now is the time that you can engage with us. You can call us at 425-373-5527 or 1-888-298-KKNW, which is 1-888-298-5569, and be a part of the show. All right, David, let's get on with the show.
Now on today's show.
All right, on today's show, Tech Time with Nathan Mumm. AT&T and Verizon 5G
power limits will resolve FAA safety concerns. We're going to be talking about that in our top 5 stories in the first 5 minutes. Next, we have Spotify creates a Netflix hub. I know you got all the Spotify articles this week.
Yeah, today I'm a Spotify guy.
You're a Spotify guy. Last week you're a Facebook guy, so this week you're a Spotify guy. That's fantastic. And a real-life Squid Game recreates the Netflix show on YouTube. So, of course, everybody's talking about the real-life Squid Games that's been available for $456,000. They actually do 3 events, and they award a winner of this. So it's a whole YouTube thing. We're going to be talking about that. Then we have Trina L Martin that's going to be a part of our show. She's going to be talking about virtual Zoom meetings and how to make them zoom ahead with add-ons and different items that can help small businesses. Today is Saturday.
Yes, it's Saturday.
So it's Small Business Saturday, right? You have, what is it, Black Friday, where everybody goes on out and goes to the big box stores.
Oh, is that how it works?
Yep. So today is
Small Business Saturday.
Small Business Saturday. And then, of course, Monday we have Cyber Monday. So we're going to help out today with some small business articles and information. I think Sunday is the day to sleep since you've been shopping
Sleepy
for 2 days.
Sunday? Is that
Sleepy Sunday?
Okay.
Sunday is NFL football in the red zone. That's what Sunday is.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah. All right. And then we're going to be finally looking at, of course, our whiskey tasting and Mike's mesmerizing moment brought to us by Stori-Coffee. All this in hour 1. On the second hour, we continue our Small Business Saturday by looking at a beta software application that allows your small business to advertise for free and allows gamers to play games to win real prizes, actual prizes. We have the CEO of Prizebox is going to be in the studio, and we're going to be talking with him regarding his products that will help small businesses. And then we have some Cyber Monday steals and deals. And then what happens to the community when we talk about some top stories that we found just on the web itself. Then we also have, to end the show, This Week in Technology segment and a few interesting articles and segments in between. So welcome to TechTime Radio with Nathan Mumm, the show that makes you go, This is the technology news for the week, November 27th through December 3rd, 2021. Mike, it's now time to start our show with the loaded question of the week, brought to you by Elderberry Boost. Get your Elderberry Boost today at elderberry-boost.com.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and you just got some Elderberry Boost.
Elderberry Boost.
That's right. We'll be hearing them coming on up. Absolutely. All right. Oh, this is a perfect loaded question of the day. What is a sure sign someone is lying?
There is no sure sign that somebody is lying.
Why is that?
Because that's, there's a one out there about shifty gazes, people don't look, that's false. That's a myth.
If you look up to your left, isn't that when you're trying to rethink your...
And that's a myth.
Oh, that's a myth?
That's all disproven stuff. So lying is unique to everybody. Everybody lies. There are signs that people are lying, but they don't work from person to person. So if I, Pinocchio, right? This is commonly called,
his nose got bigger when he lied.
This is commonly called the Pinocchio effect. Everybody's looking for the Pinocchio effect.
Okay.
And it doesn't happen. Some people do certain things, some other people do certain things, and it's really about what they do in clusters, and it also has to do with the complexity and the energy about the lie, right? So if you say, "Hey, how you doing?" and I go, "I'm doing pretty good," and I've had a really crappy day, we call that a small white lie. There's not a lot of mental energy tacked up into it. But if I'm trying to do like one of these movies, like, I don't know, remember No Way Out with Kevin Costner?
Yep.
If I'm trying to build all this mental energy into a lie, so if I create a lie, I have to create all the lies that go into that lie, right?
That's right. That's what my mom used to always tell me.
Right.
You got to be careful. When you tell one lie, you're going to have to tell another 30 lies to protect that lie.
Right. So, and that creates mental energy. And when I'm expending mental energy trying to remember all that stuff, then my behavior will start showing. Somebody who knows what to look for, it'll start showing up in things like micro expressions and twitches and when you play poker, what do you look for?
I look for tells.
What?
So I was at a bachelor party just recently of somebody.
Yeah.
And I ended up winning the poker event.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was watching essentially how the individuals at the table, specifically the poor Doug, right? It was me and Doug at the end.
Yeah, you guys were the only ones that knew how to play poker.
So he kept on shuffling his card. When he had a good hand, he would reshuffle his cards in his hand almost all the times. So he would retake his cards, he'd shuffle them, move them from front to back.
Right.
And then when he didn't have a good hand, he would just pretty much put his hand down and kind of do that. So he loved to look at the good hand. No.
Okay. So
you were all over the place. I couldn't figure you out because you were just having a great time.
That's because I was just having fun. But that's my point, is that he has a specific behavior that he does when he's lying in that setting.
Yep. Okay.
But that's kind of how that works.
Maybe we'll talk more about this on Mike's Mesmerizing Moment. All right, let's get to our show. Of course, we always have our pick of the day. We're going to either have a 1 thumb up, 2 thumb up, or maybe a split decision. We'll be talking about that after our first commercial break. And let's get our episode started with our top stories in the first 5 minutes.
What's happening in the world of technology? This is our top stories in the first 5 minutes.
All right, welcome to the top stories in the first 5 minutes of the show. Story number 1, AT&T and Verizon agree to 5G power limits to resolve the FAA safety concerns. We talked about this 3 weeks ago on the show. All right, let's listen to our FAA expert on this issue with 5G that was brought up on the show 3 weeks ago and tells us what we should be talking about moving forward.
AT&T and Verizon Communications plan to lower the power levels of 5G towers nationwide and impose stricter power limits on the use of the spectrum near airports and helipads. The companies will take these actions for a period of 6 months in response to air safety officials' concerns the transmissions could confuse some radar altimeters used to measure distance from the ground. In a letter addressed to the FCC's acting chair, Jessica Rosenworcel, the companies state, "While we remain confident that 5G poses no risk to air safety, we are also sensitive to the Federal Aviation Administration's desire for additional analysis of this issue."
All right, so this is really simple. Essentially, the transmission wavelengths of 5G, which is a brand new spectrum in space, was transmitting too quickly and too high out of the spectrum range that was causing problems with the FAA's equipment. So what they're saying is, if you're going to have a 5G phone and you're going to be by an airport, you're going to have slower speeds. Is essentially what you're going to have, because they're going to change the frequency length of what they can burst information at.
So is it
going to
be
down.
4G at the airport?
It'll probably be like 3G.5 type of deal. So
okay, so really,
when you use the phone the most and you're running around to get on your airplane and you're trying to say, I got to get that information out, you're going to be on a very slow connection.
That's
because
awesome.
By the airports, they're going to make sure that they tune the channels down on each of those frequencies.
So the aliens that we bring with the 5G network is not going to come to the airport.
So they're not going to come to the airport because it's going to be too slow for them to work.
They're going to come to somebody
This has nothing to do
else's
with safety issues. This has to do with overlapping frequency bands.
Yeah.
So people, for all of you thinking that means you're going to be microwaving your body if you're away from the airport, and if you live by the airport, now you're safe. No, it has nothing to do with any of that. It has to do with the wavelength the frequency band is transmitting on.
There's all kinds of concerns about 5G that...
I know. I just want to make sure everybody realizes it has nothing to do with any of the other stuff other than the frequency blank. And they expect it to have little impact on the carriers for 5G. It just means when you're at the...
Just when you're at the airport it's going
to be a little bit slower.
Worse.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Well, that's just going to make my whole airport experience that much better.
That's why you still print out your tickets. Don't put them on your phones, because if you get it on your phone...
I
hate that. I've gone up to and tried to get on a plane once, and I couldn't get my thing to come up. So now I take a picture of it, and I have a hard copy.
I don't like going to the airport.
All right. You're up
Spotify.
Next.
Yes. Spotify.
Okay.
Creates a Netflix hub where fans can listen to podcasts and playlists.
All right.
So on Tuesday, they said they introduced a new hub where fans can listen to all these official soundtracks, playlists, and podcasts related to Netflix shows. We're talking like shows like Money Heist and Bridgerton, as well as the official soundtrack for the Squid Games.
Yep.
Which we were talking about earlier.
We'll be talking about that a little bit later.
Yep. So I guess, which they saw a rise in premium subscribers in the third quarter. They have benefited from the pandemic as people turn to its music platform to stay entertained, but with growing competition from Apple Music and Amazon Music, Spotify is looking to introduce new features, and it won't be long before they're into gaming.
Yep. That's correct.
So I guess even in 2019 they were in collaboration with Disney to try and do a Disney hub.
And I guess the Disney hub has not taken
sounds
office.
Sounds like it didn't work out.
It didn't quite work out well. So they're trying to redo the Spotify version of Netflix, and maybe that will be a little bit more successful.
Yeah, I'm going to talk about another one here in a minute, and then I'm going to bag all over Spotify.
All right, okay, all right. So can South Africa embrace renewable energy from the sun? Coal in South Africa is primary source of electricity, despite the fact that many areas of the country average more than 2,500 hours of sunshine a year. Essentially, in June, it emerged that South Africa's state power utility, Eskom, chief executive officer, said that they are making a new and ambitious target to allow them to have solar energy. Now, this is why is it now taking us until 2020 to understand that you should probably create solar panels in Africa for energy? Hello, they have the most sunshine. It took us. What? It took us 10 years to understand there's a lot of sun in Africa, so we're going to put solar panels in there?
I don't know.
Okay. So
those are all very complicated issues that we don't have time to talk about.
Okay. Well, the ripple effect essentially is that $8.5 billion has been asked to support the public utilities of South Africa by U.S. and European nations, encouraging future investment from foreign private investors. So they aren't even paying for their own. They want America and other individuals to help create solar power to then sell it. That's right. Thank you, David. That's story number 3.
All right. So I was going to talk about Spotify again.
Yep.
Guess what Spotify is testing out right now?
Well, they just tested out a thing to collaborate and put people together in chat rooms. So now are they getting much more creative?
They are testing a TikTok-like vertical video platform, too.
Great. Okay.
So
everybody's trying to come out with the version of TikTok, right?
Everybody's trying to be everybody else.
Yeah.
They
should just focus on being what you do well.
Yeah, this is just Spotify's effort. This is like Netflix going into gaming.
Yeah, what the heck?
Right? So Spotify, the latest app to experiment that Spotify has been using is one that's a vertical video feed similar to TikTok's. New feature is in an early test build for iPhone. It reveals a Discover tab being added to the app's front page. I'm not sure why you would want to have this for Spotify, but that's here, but it's not yet even clear that they're even going to release it. They're just sort of testing it out right now. Many app companies such as Twitter and Facebook test these features like many months before they release it anyway. So Spotify did say that it was not formally announcing this.
So that means it's going to happen. So essentially, when you actually go to the press and say that we're not doing this, that means it's absolutely
that's going to happen.
All right, story number 5. Real-life Squid Game recreates the Netflix show with a $456,000 prize. Watch 456 players battle it out on the craziest show, accurate YouTube competition. Go to YouTube right now.
How accurate can it be?
Oh, it was pretty good. I actually watched all 25 minutes of it.
Okay.
I won't tell you which individual wins, but there's an individual that wins at the final
I want to know how people get eliminated.
So they have these vests on.
Oh, do they get paintballed or something?
No, they have these vests on. So they do the red light, green light thing. I don't want to give out too much of it, so you can go and watch it. Essentially, it's a real version of the Squid Games. It's based off the sensational South Korean show of the name, but they have these packs. And so when they're doing red light, green light, and if you move, it'll actually detect that you're moving, and it goes and it bursts out little blood on you.
Oh, so it's like
a
blast
sensor
pack.
Yeah, it's like a sensor.
FX.
Yeah, like from an old FX movie or anything like that at all. So it's kind of cool. And then if you move on the red light, green light, you're out. And then you have this next one where you're jumping from place to place. But 25 minutes of your time, not wasted. You can watch without having to read lips or subtitles. You can get it taken care of without that.
Or listen to really bad dubbing.
Oh, that's right. So it's available. It's a 25-minute show on YouTube. All you got to search for is $456,000 Squid Game or Real Squid Game, and it'll be available to you. Well, Mike, our time is up. Through our top 5 stories. If you want to learn more, please visit us online at techtimeradio.com and click on our episode section or blog to get more details of these stories and features. Now it's time to get ready for our whiskey tasting at the break. But up next, we have our insider segment that you will not want to miss with our monthly guest, Trina L Martin. You're listening to Tech Time with Nathan Mumm. Join us after the break. Hi, I'm Nathan Mumm, host of Tech Time Radio with Nathan Mumm on KKNW. Tech Time Radio's live show is Saturday from 4 to 6 p.m. And you can always check us on the web at techtimeradio.com. Our segmented stylized radio gives you the breaking news before it hits mainstream media. Join myself and Mike Raday as we'll make you laugh.
That's good. So, Hooked on Phonics worked for you, didn't it?
It did, just a little bit.
and learning something new in technology. Join us Saturdays 4 to 6 p.m. and Thursdays from 6 to 7 a.m. The Technology Show for the everyday common person.
Hi, this is Lisa Downs, host of Reigniting You, the show that takes a positive, forward-looking approach to mid to late career transitions for Gen Xers and Boomers every Wednesday afternoon at 3 o'clock Pacific. Whether you're looking to stay in the traditional workforce, do your own thing, or retire or semi-retire, Reigniting You is your source for career transition advice, inspiration, and insight for what's next in your career and life. Join me Wednesdays at 3 o'clock to get re-energized, recharged, and reignited.
All right, welcome back to Tech Time with Nathan Mumm. We just had our first whiskey tasting. Mike, during this time, we got to sample the Glenmorangie Quinta Rubin. Mm-hmm. It is a 14-year-old whiskey. It's $49 a bottle, 92 proof. It is a Scotland Rubin 14-year whiskey that has been aged 2 years in the maturation of American white oak
That's 10
casks.
Years. 10 years.
In 10 years. Did I say 14 years?
You said 2 years.
Oh, 10 years. Sorry. 10 years in maturating American white oak cask. So what's your first
You know, it's
take on
good, but it's not as good as last week's Glenmorangie.
Yeah, the Lasante?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was I will agree with you. I think I would have to agree with you, too. I don't know if I'm going to give this a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Now, it's not Canadian Mist type level, right?
Yeah, if I give it a thumbs down, it's only going to be compared to the other Glenmorangies.
Okay, well, that's not how you're supposed to do it. Just each day, if you like it.
I know.
There you go. All right. Well, we're about to continue the show here. We got a special guest that is going to be joining us. She joins us every month. Today, she's going to be talking about how to make your Zooming experience zoomier. So she's going to tell us.
Is that how you put it? Zoomier?
Zoomier, yeah. So it's a little bit better than Zoom.
Zoomier.
Zoomiest. Zoomier.
Yeah.
Zoomiest. Like the best. Zoom better.
Okay.
Okay. All right. But Trina has some great tips and items to start our segment. Let's start it now.
Trina L Martin is a leader, podcast host, author, and speaker. She is an experienced computer programmer, cyber professional, and a global influencer. Trina is a retired naval officer, and she served for 30 years around the world, leading and mentoring. She also mentors and empowers girls of color to pursue careers in STEM. She is a native Chicagoan. Trina L Martin.
All right, Trina, welcome to the show. Glad to have you on.
Hello. I am glad to be back.
Yeah, you have your own intro now. Let me just tell you, after you've been on long enough, you get your own intro. And
do
you like that intro?
Mm-hmm.
You know what? It had somebody else's voice.
I'm kind of. It doesn't seem like it's already been a month.
Was it that we talked to her last?
Yeah. Has it been a month already?
Yeah, dude, it's almost Christmas, man. I still remember last Christmas. They just keep on. When you get older, these days are just.
No. I get it. I mean, I'm up there.
Okay.
So things go faster. You're going downhill, man.
Okay. No, everything's supposed to be going better. Let me just tell you. All right. Well, welcome. Tell us a little bit. How was your holiday, Trina?
It was very good. So
very good.
I didn't cook. I didn't have to clean up. I went out for Thanksgiving dinner. So that's the kind of Thanksgiving I like.
Oh, I would have traded that for my dinner. Let me tell you.
Really?
Yeah. We won't go there though. Okay, so let's.
Oh, we totally should.
No, we shouldn't. All right, Trina. Let's talk about Zoom. So, of course, it's a communication app. People use it all the time to communicate. I was a big hater of it probably about 3 years ago when it first came on out.
That's probably where the legal issues.
Yeah, you found something about it today, didn't you?
Yeah. Well, I got an alert. Something about they finally came up with a class action settlement
for people that has it. Okay, so if you
from 2016 to 2021. So if you get $15.
Yeah, $15. Don't you love those lawyers? So there you go. All right, that'll give you about a month's worth of subscription. So you can just put it towards your Zoom subscription.
I need to totally get that. So
all right, Zoom is fantastic now. It's one of my go-to standards. I don't use my Microsoft Teams. I tried, but what is every single one of our production meetings is done in what?
It's Zoom.
It's Zoom, and it's
Which
very
is funny
easy.
because my organization is moving back to Teams.
They're moving back to Teams?
Yeah.
It must be a government organization.
It is a government.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay. All right, Trina, let's have you tell us a little bit about Zoom and most importantly, some of these better experiences that we can get from it.
Well, as you guys have mentioned, everybody's like Zooming, right? So we all know that Zoom had integrations where you could feed into Zoom or use Zoom to schedule things. Well, Zoom now has an app marketplace. So,
oh, wow. Okay.
yeah, imagine that. Just like your apps for your phone, you can go to the Zoom app marketplace and get all of these different integrations and apps so that you don't have to leave like Microsoft Teams to launch a Zoom meeting. You can do that right in Teams. So they have a lot of different apps. So they have Teams, they have Google Workspace, LinkedIn, Slack. Yeah.
Nice. How about TikTok?
For those of you who know Rev, so if you're doing a Zoom meeting and you want transcription, you can have the Zoom app connected where it'll go ahead and do the transcriptions. But what I thought everybody would care about is the Pexels virtual backgrounds.
Oh, what are the Pixel virtual backgrounds? Explain that to us.
Oh, man. So, Pexel is like this database of photos from different, photographers that put their images
Freelance
in.
work. Yeah, a lot of freelance work from it. Yep.
Yeah, so they have a free and a subscription base, but for your free, you can connect that to Zoom and be able to choose a background and just pull it right into Zoom while you're in that meeting instead of downloading it, saving it, and importing it to Zoom like you normally do. That app can automatically just feed into Zoom and you can change your backgrounds however many times you want. So I thought that was cool, but now you have the Zoom marketplace to go to.
And is there any animated backgrounds? Because I had
What
a
are
Zoom-
you looking for?
I had the Zoom meeting that I just did recently. So let me ask if there's in the marketplace because I haven't looked in the marketplace yet. But essentially, with this guy, whenever he would talk, somehow it was triggered like he'd say, well, I don't like this or something like that. And all of a sudden this rocket would come on down. And every single time he said something like that or he hit something on his keyboard, it would come on down and then it would shake his screen like a rocket just launched. And it was like amazingly cool. So he kept on talking. I was like, okay, what? I said, where'd you get that? He's like, oh, it's a special filter. I can't talk about it yet. I'm like, no, that's really cool. He's like, oh, I think this is a bad idea. And then boom, you see this sound effect comes on in and it shakes the screen. And then it comes on back again. So is there any animated ones available there, Trina?
I have not seen that, but when you find out what he has, let me know because I want that.
It was a lawyer firm.
It wasn't the same one with the cat one, was it?
No, it was not the cat guy with the filter. So you can do backgrounds. Is there filter screening that they have for this now available? So you can change your image into kind of those TikTok versions of stuff and different versions of your face with little noses on it, or
I'm not a cat.
Yep, you can do that as well. I don't know how many business meetings you want to be in where you're doing that, but if you're just on a call with friends or family, I guess it works well, but you can do that. Put your different eyebrows on or a mustache, whatever you want to do. Zoom is now happening. I guess it's the collaboration tool for the future.
Let me tell you,
I've got.
You have stock?
No, I've got a co-worker that forgot to put her filter off, so she has Spock eyebrows on.
Yeah,
when she's talking.
So when she's talking, so she has a filter on there.
Yeah.
So my son I made him go buy one share of Zoom. So Zoom is traded on the stock market. I said, just buy it, just hang on to it. We're going to see what's going to happen with it at a later time. And has that. So now there's these filters in the App Store. Does that work on the free version or the paid version? Because the free version is available for personal meetings. It's free. You can have up to 100 participants at a time. You can have an unlimited group meetings for up to 40 minutes. So Zoom's interesting. They give you 40 minutes free because they know everybody wants to have about an hour meeting, right?
That's right.
So if you want to go to an hour, you got to pay for it, but they give you 40 minutes free. And it's really bad if you're in the 40-minute program. You need to really end your thing at about 30 minutes because the last 5 minutes, it does this countdown, and then it makes you look really, really cheap. So if you're going to use the free version for business,
does it have a bomb?
It doesn't shake the screen, but it has that taken care of. It does allow you to do unlimited one-on-one meetings with a 30-hour time limit per meeting. So if you need to have longer than 30 hours for a meeting, then you got some problems, right? I mean, if
that's a Zoom date.
That's a Zoom date. Yeah. Is that you just leave it back on and the whole night and you let it go through?
Sure, why not?
Okay, I didn't know about it. It gives you a private and group chat, and of course, it's free forever, no credit card. Does it work on the free version, Trina, or do you have to upgrade to another version to get the App Store?
I'm not sure because I have a paid version. So I'm assuming because they didn't say it didn't work on the free. So I guess you just have to try it out.
Okay, so you got to try it out. If you want to pay for the pro version, it's $14.99 a month.
Yeah, I got it.
I have it too. Current plans are available. They also give you free benefits up to 100 participants. You can have up to 1,000 people in a large meeting. Allows you to have group meetings again for 30 hours. I don't know who's having a 30-hour group meeting, but I guess you have that. And 1 gigabyte of cloud recording per license. Now, let me tell you about the cloud recording stuff on Zoom. So they say it's 1 gig, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's not really true, though. So what happens is if you have, so essentially it's almost unlimited. So I know this because I've recorded stuff for TechTime Radio on there. And if you get up to like just before a gig, and then you have the following Thursday meeting and you record the whole thing in there, it'll actually go to like 3.2 gigs and they'll still keep it on the cloud. It just won't allow you to record it if you already have a gigabyte of information there. So you can kind of get 2 meetings if you do it right, and you kind of have that taken care of is what you can have. You can always download it after the cloud recording. But I always recommend using the cloud recording because if you have a transmission issue on your PC, if your PC locks up, it continues to record it while it's on the cloud itself. All right. Trina, any last tips that we should do for Zoom that you want to let us know that we should have for the holidays with Christmas coming on up? Zoom events? Is there
30-hour Zoom limit?
I guess you could have a whole Christmas celebration and broadcast it to everybody?
Well, yeah. Okay. Tony Robbins does that.
Really?
Yeah, he has like these whole big things over Zoom now.
Okay.
They last like for hours and hours.
Really?
Yeah.
And people watch all of them?
Yeah. They pay money.
They pay money. They say clips from that.
You got to pay the money.
You got to pay the. Is that the coach? Is that the life coach guy?
Yeah, he's the original. He's the original. Yeah.
Okay. Now there's 50,000 other life coaches, right?
There's like
everybody
you can shake a stick at.
Yeah, you can. Everybody's a coach. All right. Any last comments, Trina, here to let us know about regarding Zoom?
Nope. I guess you just go in the store, check out those virtual backgrounds because you may be able to find one for Christmas. So that's it.
You can have that. Good. All right, Trina. Well,
thank
you.
The bomb.
You want the bomb one? I do too. I'm going to actually reach back out to that guy and ask him where he was because I swear he was hitting a button on this thing and it came on down and it was perfect. He'd be like, I really don't like that. Boom. And then it'd just shake. And he'd be like,
I used to have one of those in my car.
What's that?
I would hit a button and it would make an explosion sound.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you ever have the old horns that used to be like the Dukes of Hazzard horns? Well, we'll talk about that off air. All right. We're going to go to a commercial break. Trina, thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you in a month from now. She's like, I'm sure glad that I get to go.
Boy, those guys suck.
It's just like I need to take that day. All right. So we appreciate Trina joining us. She's a cyber expert. Now, let me tell you, talking about cyber, we got Cyber Monday coming on up, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is the time where everybody pretends to go to work, and all they do is they buy stuff online.
They sit around on Amazon? No.
Yeah. So
is that what I'm supposed to do on Monday?
I was at a company. I don't want to say their name, Copiers Northwest, but I don't want to say their name on the air. That was horrible of me. At least it wasn't Fire High. But I was at this company, and we would actually come on in for the Cyber Monday, and they would all say, "Hey, can we block all the Amazon traffic and this traffic and this traffic?" And I'd be like, "Well, no, I got to buy my Cyber Monday. So I'm in charge of IT. No, I got to buy my. Oh, it's like unproductive. Everybody's just sitting here doing it." I'm like, "Yeah, that's kind of that's kind of the cost of doing business."
Yeah, that's right.
That's right. So everybody goes and they all have.
It's an unsanctioned social holiday.
It's an additional holiday. So you come on back after your 3-day holiday type of deal, and you get an extra holiday to add on to it, right?
Sure.
Okay. All right. Okay. We're going to be talking about that. We're going to be talking about the Cyber Monday Tech Time wish list. We talked about that last. So it's not just about steals and deals because we have steals and deals coming on up in the second hour. This is actually some items, some strategies about how to get these items. We got one that we're going to be talking about. If you wanted to get a PlayStation 5 or Xbox, I have a guaranteed way for you to get one for this holiday season. So we're going to be talking about that after the break. I'm Nathan Mumm. We got Micro Day here and David Brown behind the board. We'll see you after this commercial break. Hey, Mike.
Yeah, what's going on?
Hey, have you heard of Dice Throne?
Yeah, I've heard of that. I hear it's pretty cool.
It's Yahtzee meets Magic: The Gathering. Dice Throne can be played as a 1-versus-1 dueling game.
Dice Throne has a great announcement that they have coming to Kickstarter regarding a game that is based on Marvel characters.
The Marvel Dice Throne is a fast and fun board game for all ages. Each player selects 1 to 8 heroes to face off in a head-to-head battle to see who earns the right
to take the throne. Now, who would be your hero that you'd want to be?
Black Panther.
You like Black Panther?
That's right.
Mine is Loki, because Loki never stabs anybody in the back.
Not ever.
All right, well, the gameplay involves strategically rolling dice to activate special abilities, playing unique hero cards to manipulate results, and upgrading your hero board to power up your stats. This is currently being crowdfunded on Kickstarter. Go there now and reserve your copy. Tech Time listeners, you're in luck, as we have a direct link to get you access to the Kickstarter for the Marvel Dice Throne game. That's correct. If you go to tinyurl.com/TechTime Dice Throne, again, that's tinyurl.com/TechTime Dice Throne, or you can just click on our sponsor page at techtimeradio.com to get the direct link there to sign up for the Kickstarter. You do not want to miss out on this opportunity. Mike, have you backed the Kickstarter campaign yet?
I did it yesterday.
All right, I'm going to do it tonight. Make sure to use the tinyurl.com/TechTime Dice Throne, or to make it simple, go to techtimeradio.com and click on our sponsor link.
Welcome back to Tech Time with Nathan Mumm. Mike, how is that whiskey tasting?
It was pretty good.
Well, mine's gone.
Yeah, I know.
Mine's gone.
You're supposed to wait till the next segment to kill it.
You know, it was pretty good. You know what? I had an opinion on the first time I drank it, and the second time I thought it was much better. So.
It's much better when it's been breathing a while.
It is. So I may change my vote, because I think I was kind of leaning towards a thumbs down, but yeah. I may now go a little bit thumbs up. So this is, again, we're tasting the Glenmorangie, the Quinta Rubin. It is $49 a bottle, 92 proof. It is a Scottish single malt from the country of Scotland. There you go. And it comes in a nice green little bottle label here, ready for you to enjoy your holidays.
Keep going.
Let me just tell you,
you're on a roll.
Alcohol helps you get through the holidays. You know that?
Is that
It does sometimes.
Does it really?
It does a little bit. You know, a little bit of whiskey.
Just endorsing.
Well, no, I'm not endorsing alcoholism by any means. What I'm saying is that a little bit of whiskey.
That's why people put stuff in their eggnog.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
I don't have. Does eggnog normally have alcohol in it?
Yeah, if it's really eggnog.
Okay, so I don't.
Southern Comfort.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I did not know that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I have to maybe start liking some eggnog then, because I'll just tell
Irish
you,
coffee, all kinds of stuff.
A little scotch in there. Okay.
A little Baileys.
All right. Well, we're glad to have you guys back. Now that we got our drinks out of the way, we're going to be talking about Black Monday deals to grab and advice how to get them. All right. So it's not just the deals themselves, but we're going to be talking about.
What are you talking about? Black Monday, Cyber Monday,
or Cyber Money? Sorry, Cyber Money deals to grab and advice. Let's get ready to start our next segment.
Let's look at the top holiday deals for the season with the Tech Time wish list.
All right, let's start with great savings on now.
Okay.
Quick, get Hulu for just 99 cents a month. Do you realize that? It's available to both.
Is that the premium version, or the one that has the...
No, hang on here. Get a whole year of Hulu for under $12, a saving of 85% off the normal price. Want to try Hulu? You know what? Nothing is better than this Cyber Monday deal, which allows you to stream the ad-supported version for just 99 cents per month over the regular price of $6.99 per month.
Yeah, see, that used to be free.
Well, the special deal first appeared on November 23rd in the run-up to Black Friday, and now it is available until the end of Cyber Monday, November 29th. But once it's gone, it's gone. So you're going to have to urge you to snap up this hot deal while you can. But this deal is available for new users and existing users. So sometimes I hate that when you see a brand new deal and you see the AT&T gal come on and, oh, this is a great deal. And then it's like only for new subscribers. I hate that when like the internet too, right?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, Comcast will be like dirt cheap for the first 2 years when you're a new subscriber. And then after that, they're raking you over the coals. That's right. Screw that. Then we're going to. So this is available for both. So you can get 12 months for less than $1 a month. It's important to note that you're subscribing to the Hulu with ad services. You cannot try to mix and match and buy this for a year of the ad service and then try to upgrade. They will not allow you to do that. So
you can't upgrade?
Nope. So you got to be stuck with the ads. And it is noted that many people online say Hulu ads are one of the most annoying ad services
They are kind
available.
of annoying, yeah.
I've not used Hulu a lot.
I do watch Hulu quite a bit, and their ads are annoying.
Are they? Are they running like a regular television show with commercials almost every 15 minutes?
Kind of, but they don't hit the normal breaks. So the shows have places where you would see a normal break. They'll do it right in the middle of somebody telling you something really important. Yeah, you like suspense, blah blah blah. Like, we have to go out there, and then it'll play the damn thing, and you're like,
"What's going on?
Are you serious?"
And oh, that's horrible. That's not good.
Bad.
Apple TV has a couple ads that they put on their stuff, but they're pretty good about their stuff. So that's the deal. All right, story number 2. Do you have a PS5 or an Xbox? Remember we talked about this over a year ago?
I don't have one of those yet.
You don't have one of those. Well, You know what? Do you know it is still a year after their release, and they are still considered the hottest items for Christmas because people cannot get them.
Which one?
PS5 or Xbox.
Xbox.
Both of them are the same. But let me tell you, I have a hack that will allow you to do this. Now, have you seen the news? So let me just tell you, have you seen the new South Park? There's a South Park called COVID Post. You need to go watch it. Me and the wife and the kids watched South Park. We never watched South Park.
Really?
One of the most hilarious things. Guess what every store is called on that?
What?
They're driving down. It's the Elementary Plus. Everything is a plus.
Everything we've bagged on these guys about.
A year ago. Remember we
awesome,
said plus? You just add a plus. And then
TechTime Plus.
Yes. So everything's a plus. Well, guess what we're talking about? We're talking about Walmart Plus.
Walmart Plus.
So if you can join Walmart Plus, and it's not a streaming service. My wife, I told her about Walmart Plus, and she was like, is that another streaming service? She looked it up. She's like, wow, there's a Plus, and it's not streaming service. Nope, because everybody's just copying the Plus area. It essentially allows you to get on a special premiere list so that you can then sign up, and its cost is $12.95 per month to join as a member.
Oh, I get it. So
now, it might sound like a hefty price to pay, but when you aren't guaranteed to get a console for this season, this is the way to get a console. So you have to sign up, and you can't sign up for any 7-day free trial.
I'm going to give Walmart $250 so that they can get me stuff that I can't normally get.
That's exactly what they're doing. And you know what? People are going to droves to do this.
Oh, of course.
They're signing up because if you get a chance, coming up at November 28th at 7 p.m. Eastern, their cyber sales will kick off, but they are guaranteeing you if you come on in Monday morning at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so that's 9 o'clock Pacific Time, you can then sign up on a list with a special invite to get a PS5 or an Xbox to guarantee.
Maybe I'll talk about this on the Mesmerizing moment.
So to get you a guarantee to have one of these available for so they're charging you $12.95 for a year.
Yeah, you're paying $250 so you can get access to a PS5 or an Xbox.
You're still paying full retail price for.
You're paying full retail price for.
And then if you're not
so essentially they're the doorman at a club, and we're like, am I on the list? And you just kind of give them a little incentive.
a little $20 and
say,
a
little incentive.
Yep.
Oh yeah, you're on the list. I'll come on in.
Yep. Well, there you go. All right, so
Walmart
this is your opportunity. All you got to do is sign up for Walmart Plus, get a chance to get a PS5 or an Xbox Series X.
Get a chance.
Well, they're saying that they have enough with their current membership that they believe you get one per person, or actually one per household address.
Yeah. Well, this is one per household.
So one per household address that you can get it and have it ready to go. Let me just tell you, I have one of the Xbox.
Did you do the Walmart Plus?
No, I'm not doing it. I'm not.
Okay.
Why am I going to pay $12 to get on a list to guarantee to buy more? No, that's ridiculous. Well, I hope you do talk about it at your mesmerizing
I might talk about that because everybody's moving to these stupid subscription.
Everything's plus
or
max. Or max. That was the other thing on the South Park episode. Right. It was everything was a max or a plus store.
Yeah.
All right. So story number 3. Make your old car a smart car for just $15. Now this is kind of cool though.
Okay.
All right. So do you have?
My car's an idiot.
Okay. Well, let me just say you have an older car. Let's say you have a Geo Metro by chance. Okay.
Okay.
If you have a 1997, like a 1997 Geo Metro.
Don't you have one of those?
Just hypothetically.
Okay.
A red 1997 5-speed manual transmission, 40 miles
I'm
per
sensing
gallon.
Something familiar about this.
Yeah, okay. If you have those type of cars, they don't have technology built into them. So for $15, my current car lacks the technology features that are built into a voice assistant, but I can change that. Amazon has a deal on Cyber Monday that's available to allow that's a 70% discount from $49.99. Get the Welcome to Echo Auto. It's the Echo Auto has been reduced from $49 to just $14.99. I can connect my auto to your car and pair it with the Alexa app on my phone. And then I'm able to use the voice to make calls, stream music, set reminders, and get traffic updates or catch up on news control.
Well, how do you do that with a Luddite car like yours?
Well, all you need for your vehicle to have is the ability to have a cable to plug into the auxiliary port. Most everybody has that.
Yeah.
Even in the older versions, they had an auxiliary port input. It comes with adapters for auxiliary port inputs. It does not work on every single car, but it works on the majority of the cars.
I'm thinking that's not really going to be a popular item. But
what do you say? You put it in your car, and then I can say, hey Alexa, as I'm driving down the road.
What kind of car am I driving? Oh, you're driving a piece of crap.
Well, no, I can ask it to set a reminder. Maybe I need to add something. I'm driving. That's when I think about shopping list items. So maybe I say, Amazon, add blah, blah, blah to my shopping list. And it's connected to my phone, which has internet connectivity. Which is
ported to your car.
Which is then ported into my car.
Your speakers?
Yes, and then it's got two resilient speakers that are a part of this device itself. It plugs into your air filters, will blow at you. Now, it doesn't do crisscross versions, only up and down versions that are available. Okay. But for $15, $14.99.
You got one of these, didn't you?
I did.
You know too much about this to actually not have this in your Geo Metro.
Well, maybe I got one coming and Santa Claus put one underneath the Christmas tree for the holidays.
You need to ask Santa Claus for a new car.
So it's available right now, 70% off the Welcome Echo Auto. Nothing like Amazon tracking you at home and anywhere you're driving on the road.
Driving on your old beater car.
That's right. All right. Well, that ends our segment.
Okay.
That was Tech Time Wishlist. I hope this brought you some information to make your Cyber Monday exciting. When we return, we have Mike's Mesmerizing Moment brought to us by Stori-Coffee and Pick of the Day. That has been a great hour so far, and we are almost halfway through our 2-hour show. We'll see you after the break with all of our Tech Time information as we enjoy a little whiskey on the side. Hey, Mike.
What?
Have you heard of elderberry?
Only in reference to a Monty Python movie.
Well, let me tell you, Elderberry Boost. Again, that's elderberry-boost.com.
Elderberry Boost.
Yes, Mike, that's Elderberry Boost. You can choose organic Elderberry Boost, that 8-ounce size. That's available on sale right now at $11.99. But you're listening here right now on TechTime Radio, so you need to go to Elderberry. That's ELDERBERRY-boost.com and get some today.
Elderberry Boost.
Elderberry is an all-natural organic immune system booster and antiviral. Elderberry is known to actively fight against viruses, including colds and the flu. It also works as a natural remedy for allergies, cancer, digestion, heart disease, high cholesterol, headache, toothache, weight loss, and reduced inflammation.
It's a natural and healthy diuretic and has many antiviral properties. While it is famous for fighting the flu, it is effective for any illness.
Elderberry Boost was created to provide a quality organic elderberry to their customers. After searching years ago for a perfect elderberry syrup, none could be found, so they essentially created their own homemade recipe.
If you would like to get 15% off your first order of Elderberry Boost, just put in the discount code TechTime at checkout.
Again, that's elderberry-boost.com.
Elderberry Boost.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah, what's going on?
Hey, have you ever heard of Unidragon.com?
Have I ever heard of Unidragon.com?
Yes, Unidragon.com.
Why, yes, I have heard of Unidragon.com. That's the puzzle dude.
The puzzle dude, that's correct. He has tons of puzzles, and of course, he is the best and original wooden puzzles.
You have owls.
Guess what is the #1 best-selling puzzle?
The owl.
Do you think you had anything to do with that?
No, everybody loves owls.
Well, right now, you can get 40% off in stock if you go to unidragon.com/products/enchanting owl. You need to make sure you get yours today. Now, they also have 2 to 6 days for shipping. You can domestically ship within the United States. They have a great customer support if you ever have any questions regarding your puzzle, except for how to put it together. You can email them at care@unidragon.com. If you want to get 10% off, you can use our code DRAGONTECH. Again, that's Dragon, DRAGON, Tech, TECH, for a 10% off discounts. Now, if you want the original, go to unidragon.com. Beware of fakes. Only get your wooden puzzles at unidragon.com. Get them all. This is Mike's Mesmerizing Moment, presented by Stori-Coffee. Visit Stori-Coffee.com.
We're talking about
Subscription
services.
Yeah, you were going off on that. How's your feeling, Mike? Let me tell you, on your mesmerizing moment, tell us how you feel about subscription services.
Well, it's not about how I feel. It's just everybody's moving to subscription services because everybody has figured out that behaviorally we do better with these things, like what this Walmart thing is, right?
Yeah, Walmart Plus. Yeah.
Right? So they can say, hey, we'll offer you this special deal, this special service. You pay us $12 a month, and people have a easier time with saying, oh, it's just $12 a month, rather than like $50, $60 at one pop.
Okay.
Right? So there's like this threshold of pain that we go, and we're like, oh, if we keep it below this, then people will pay it. And that's why everybody's moving these subscription services, and it's really costing people more.
Yep.
Because they're not paying attention to the total cost per year. They're just saying, oh, it's just $10. And I do that. I mean, I do that too, right?
Okay. So let's say a new game comes on out, right?
Yeah.
And they have a season pass or something like that.
I mean, I've done this before.
Okay.
I mean, not too long ago, I got rid of all my subscription services because I was like literally paying like $70, $80 a month on subscription services, and I hadn't even realized it because they were for different places. Not to mention that each one of those places was getting like 120. I was paying $120 a month because most subscription services are about $10.
Yeah. Normally they're under that 20 threshold, right?
Yeah, they're around
19 $19 or under.
I think $12 a month is about the most expensive I've heard of so far.
Okay.
So
it's $12 a month at Walmart Plus to give you exclusive access.
That's
Essentially,
right.
They give you the first items.
They're just saying
off the truck.
Yeah.
To buy.
They're basically saying if you give us $250,
yep,
we'll give you something a little extra.
We'll
extra. We'll let you have stuff that people don't get yet. Right?
So what does that do to the consumers? I mean, that just makes everybody's gonna have to have a subscription service. I mean,
everybody. That's why
Fred Meyer's Plus.
To.
I'm gonna go there if I want to get bananas at
if you
a certain
get
price. If I want to get milk at a certain price, I have a Fred Meyer Plus deal. I go
that's
on in
right.
and say,
I'm sure that's that's Spotify may do that too. You know, they're going to do TikTok Plus.
TikTok Plus. So all these
everybody's moving to a Plus. Yeah.
So do you think do you like the idea of subscription services?
They're easier to deal with.
Okay.
Right. I don't have to worry about something coming up in a year, like my Xbox Live.
Yeah.
Right. I'm old school, so I'm like every year I pay Xbox Live.
Same here. I got like 5 days until my annual subscription runs out,
and then you pay a certain amount of money, and it gets. But with this deal, like with the other deal that they're really pushing, is the Ultimate
Pass for Microsoft. Yeah,
right. So with that deal, they charge me less per month, and in my mind, I go, "Oh, that's less. That's awesome!" And then I get all this access to all this other stuff.
100 games,
but I'm paying more at the end of the year than I am with my regular subscription.
That's right. All right. Well, I just want to make sure I
don't know if that was mesmerizing.
That was very mesmerizing. I just want to make sure I apologize. I said Black Monday, and I did not mean Black Monday. I meant Black Friday. I had something written down here for Black Friday to Cyber Monday.
Slip.
Was that as a Floridian slip? Okay, so
Floridian slip.
Is that
on phonics worked for you, didn't it?
Floridian slip.
Okay, all right. Okay. All right, well, let's move on. Before we go on to our pick of the day, guess what happened? This is an extra bonus issue of This Week in Technology. November 27th, 1995, Microsoft ships Internet Explorer 2.0. Nearly 6 months after the day from Bill Gates sent his internal tidal wave memo recognizes the importance of the Internet. 3 months later, Microsoft announced that they will have Internet Explorer 2.0. It essentially was the operating system for Internet that put the N to the Netscape Navigator and became the primary internet browser in the market.
I remember Netscape.
You remember that?
I remember Netscape.
I remember Netscape, but I went to Microsoft Internet Explorer, and I've been on Chrome now for about 5 years, 7 years.
Nobody
10 years.
uses. Doesn't matter how much they push Edge and whatever. I'm still using Chrome.
Me too. All right, so we got our
Glenmorangie,
Quinta, Rubin, 14-year whiskey. What are you going to give it? Are you going to give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down?
You know, just on its own, I give it a thumbs up.
Okay.
If I'm comparing it with all the other Glenmorangies we've had recently, I'm giving it a thumbs down.
So which one are you going to do? You got to choose one.
I'll give it a
thumbs up. I'm going to give it a thumbs up also. Not as good as what we've had previously. Now on the second hour, we got tons of information that we're going to do. We got Small Business Saturday. We're going to be taking a look at an app that will help all small businesses. Join us for that second hour. I'm Nathan Mumm. We got Micro Day here and David Brown. Have a great day.
Bye.
Thanks for joining us on TechTime Radio. We hope that you had a chance to have that moment today in technology. The fun doesn't stop there. We recommend that you go to techtimeradio.com and join our fan list for the most important aspect of staying connected and winning some really great monthly prizes. We also have a few other ways to stay connected, including subscribing to our podcast on any podcast service, from Apple to Google and everything in between. We're also on YouTube, so check us out on youtube.com/TechTimeRadio, all one word. We hope you enjoyed the show as much as we did making it for you. From all of us at TechTime Radio, remember, Mumm's the word. Have a safe and fantastic week.
The views expressed on this program are those of the host.
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, are you bored of TV? Like drugs but can't afford them? Or still paying alimony?
Maybe.
All right, read How to See a Man About a Dog, collected writing. It's surreal. It's strange. It's How to See a Man About a Dog. Get your dose of surreal prose and poetry with this dark comedy collection.
Ebook available on Kindle Unlimited. Print copies are available on Amazon, the Book Depository, and more.
That's right. I'm going to go get my ebook on Kindle Unlimited today.
How to See a Man About a Dog. It combines darkly comic short stories, powerful poems, and pulp fiction prose to create a heartbreaking and hilarious journey readers will not soon forget. Read How to See a Man About a Dog, collected writings, for free with Kindle Unlimited. Ebook available on Kindle, print copies available on Amazon, the Book Depository, and more.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah, what's going on?
Do you know the average person can sweat 463 pints per year?
Oh, that's gross. But I've totally been there, wiping my sweaty palms on my pants before shaking hands.
I can remember standing in front of a group of people about to do a large presentation and looking down and seeing those sweaty pits. Man, that is the worst.
Did you know that deodorants do nothing for sweat control? It's like putting a scented candle in your pits. And we just don't sweat under the arms.
That's right. We don't. We sweat all over. Yeah, that's what's cool about Carpe. They have not only created a revolutionary underarm antiperspirant, a lotion loaded with sweat control, Carpe also has a full line of sweat care for everywhere.
Founded by two guys who had sweaty palms their whole lives, Carpe was created with dermatologists and people actually diagnosed as excessive sweaters. So you know it works. Whether you want to avoid a sweaty brow, underarm stain, smelly feet, below the belt sweat, Carpe has a solution.
They sure do. And they have a full no question asked money back guarantee for the first 60 days. Not 30 days, but 60 days. Find their full line at mycarpe.com.
That's mycarpe.com, mycarpe.com. And for a limited time, use the code TechTime to save 15% on your first order. From now on, we will only sweat in the gym.
Life can get sweaty, but Carpe keeps you dry. Visit them at mycarpe.com. We're excited to have this episode brought to us by Riverside.fm. And quite literally, I was using Riverside before they became a sponsor, as that is what I use to record both my podcasts. Everything is marketing and default alive. I used to use Zoom until someone interviewed me using Riverside, and I knew I had to switch. I love it because they take local recordings on each side, which gives you a reliable connection and the highest quality audio and video, which is very important for a podcast and live stream. Separate tracks, iOS app, and automatic transcriptions. It's made specifically for podcasters. Folks like Guy Raza from How I Built This, Cortland Allen from Indie Hackers, and even Hillary Clinton uses it, if you can believe that. Check them out and all the other features they have at Riverside.fm. That's Riverside.fm. They are the true podcasting software to get the high quality interviews sounding like they're live.
Coming to you from the shores of the Pacific Northwest. Keeping you up to date on technology while enjoying a little whiskey on the side. With leading edge topics, along with special guests, to navigate technology in a segmented, stylized radio program. The information that will make you go, Pull up a seat, raise a glass with our hosts as we spend the next hour talking about technology for the common person. Welcome to TechTime Radio with Nathan Mumm.
Welcome to TechTime Radio with Nathan Mumm, the show that makes you go, Technology News of the Week, the show for the everyday common person with insightful segments on subjects weeks ahead of the mainstream media. I'm Nathan Mumm, and welcome to our show. We are live streaming on the studio Saturdays from 4 to 6 p.m. and on YouTube. You can check us out at YouTube.com/TechTime Radio. You can visit us at Facebook at Facebook.com/TechTime Show and Twitch at Twitch.tv/TechTime Show. Or, of course, our home radio station, KKNW 1150 AM, and you can get the Alexa app and stream us and listen to us directly from your Alexa devices.
Yep.
Amazon's all plugged into KKNW 1150 AM. If you're listening or watching our show on Saturday afternoon, then of course you're catching it live from 4 to 6 p.m. But if you're watching it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, not 4 to 6 p.m. And on Sunday, you're catching a rebroadcast. And so the best place to get all of your latest information and stay up to date on all technology is to visit us at TechTimeRadio.com. TechTime Radio is a 2-hour technology show that talks about current technology in a simple format without having to geek out. We highlight top technology news for the week along with segments with different perspectives and highlighted topics. All right, David, let's get ready to start the show.
Now on today's show.
All right. Hopefully you enjoyed hour 1, and you're now joining us for hour 2.
Yeah, I enjoyed the liquor.
Did you enjoy the liquor for hour 1? It was pretty good, wasn't it? We started out thinking it was going to be a thumbs down, and it got changed to a thumbs up.
That's because I was comparing it to the other one. It was really good.
Glenmorangie, all of their alcohol is pretty good.
So far, if you want a spread of good whiskeys, scotches, Glenmorangie is pretty good.
Yeah, you should just get the whole holiday pack for $19 and be happy and merry.
Yeah, just buy bottles that cost more and you can drink more.
There you go. Okay. All right. So on the second hour, we're going to continue our Small Business Saturday by looking at a beta software application. In studio, we have a breaking announcement. Now, let me just tell you right now, you're going to want to take this down. If you got tinyurl.com/TechTimePrize, that's tinyurl.com/TechTimePrize, Prize, you're going to get a special entry that will allow you to get a whole bunch of free items. So we'll talk about it again, but you want to write this down because we're going to be talking about how a beta software application allows small business to advertise for free. Instead of paying Facebook money or any of these other companies' money, you can do it for free while allowing gamers to play games to win real prizes. Then we're going to have some Cyber Monday steals and deals, right? Mm-hmm. Last week it was the letters segment, so now we're back to steals and deals this week. We got some great deals, and we've already looked at them when we were talking about it, and we're going to go through that. And then we're going to end our show with what we found on the web and This Week in Technology. Of course, we'll probably have some engaging segments, some witty commentations, and of course, we're always starting out with our most important aspect, which is our loaded question of the day. Brought to you by Elderberry Boost. Get your Elderberry Boost today at elderberryboost.com. All right. Are you ready, David? This is the question for all of us. Perfect timing, too, with the holidays. What unhealthy food do you wish was good for you?
That's easy.
What's that?
A pizza or burgers.
Pizza or burgers?
Yeah.
So if you could just have a pizza and it was like a salad.
Yeah. I would totally go back to eating pizza. I miss pizza a lot.
You don't have pizza very often?
I don't eat pizza.
Wow. Really?
No.
Oh, man. You know, I'll go to lunch.
That's rough.
And there's this place, there's this special pizza place that I'll go to, and you get these big slices of pepperoni, fully loaded, $3.50. It's so good. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, shut up.
Okay. All right. David, next question goes to you, my friend.
Oh, boy. Probably have to go with, on the same lines of like French fries and onion rings. I mean, they're supposed to be vegetables, but they're still classified as unhealthy. Why is that?
I don't get that either, right? A potato, it grows in the ground. That's like a vegetable to me. Carrot grows in the ground. Onions grow. I mean, so you should be able to fry up a potato and put a bunch of salt and garlic
pizza has
and
all
seasoning.
4 food groups on it. Why is that a bad thing?
And don't forget since I'm from Washington, don't forget the tartar sauce with those because you got to have tartar sauce.
Absolutely.
A Washingtonian thing.
Washingtonian
It's a Washingtonian thing, yep.
All right, my thing is, what uncertain food do you wish was good for you? I'd say a Dick's burger, right? So have you ever had it?
Yes.
Okay.
I've had that.
Aren't they like the best burgers?
No.
What?
I'm not from here, so I'm not.
Oh, wow. Wow. Yeah. I did not know this. This is now put a divide in our little relationship here. What is your favorite burger?
My favorite burger?
Yeah.
Oh, it's got to be this place called Fuddruckers. Okay. I don't know if you've ever heard of that.
I have not.
That is the most delicious, excellent burger ever.
Okay. All right. David, you like burgers?
Yeah, I do.
All right. What's your favorite burger?
Probably one I just discovered because, as my daughter is over there at Ellensburg, is the Campus Totem burgers. Those were pretty good.
You're not a fan of Dick's?
Not really, no.
Oh, really?
Even though I'm from here.
They're like the best burgers. You can get like $1.29 burger.
You know why? Because all you have to do is walk up to the window and slap down a $5, and you can walk away with like 5 burgers.
Yes. That is like fantastic.
Not
They don't-
anymore.
they don't taste good.
You only get 4 now for that.
Okay,
Maybe
well,
3 now, actually.
It's
Yeah.
not about taste. It's about filling.
It's about quantity. Everything goes in and
Quality
it all comes out.
versus
There you go.
quantity.
All right. Okay. All right. Well, now let's get our second hour started with our Tech Time Steals and Deals segment. The holiday shopping season is upon us, and we're ready to enjoy a small business Saturday and the upcoming Cyber Monday. Here are the best tech deals we could find to help you out with these purchases this weekend.
Now it's time for Tech Time's Steal and Deals. Listen for the steal of the week.
All right, my steal of the week is unbelievable. I'll just tell you, this is tough right now to find this information and not buy every single one of these links.
You have probably bought
maybe
every
some
single
of them.
one of
Well,
them.
maybe not all of them.
You
Okay.
buy everything.
I do buy a lot of stuff. All right, here we go. The Dell XP15 Core i7, 16 gigabytes of RAM. Now, we talked about this on last week's show.
Yeah.
Don't buy cheap laptops. Cheap laptops are a dime a dozen. You need to
Right.
make sure you buy, at least we said, a minimum of an i5 with 8 gigabytes of RAM. If you're buying anything lower than that, it's pretty much a huck away in about 6 months from now. So you want to make
It's
sure
a level 2.
that's a level 2 and maybe even a level 3. Hey, so you learned something that last
I
week.
did.
I know. Okay. So this comes with 512 gigabytes of hard drive, solid state drive, GTX 1650 video card, regularly $2,199. It is on sale. Save $534 all the way up until the end of our Cyber Monday deal. This is the 6-core i7 CPU, GTX 1650. It's available for $1,665.99 at Dell.com.
All right.
All right, you're up.
Oh, the Echo Show 5. You know what the Echo Show is, right? Do you have an Echo Show?
I have an Echo Show.
Yeah, you got one. I know you do.
There's the Echo Auto, too. We talked about that on
Yes,
the last
we
hour,
already talked
right?
about that. So
Okay.
the Echo Show 5, popular small display, features a 5-inch screen, which can be used to view the weather, read recipes, show you pictures, and even make video calls. Available in 3 different colors. Is on Amazon going for $45 at a reduced from... you save $40.
You say 40 bucks.
So,
So like
yeah,
89.
it was $89.
Okay.
You do have to. There is a caveat though. Supplies are a little low, and you might have to wait a bit because of the shipping delays.
Yeah, they still think they'll get them in before Christmas, but they don't know.
It says that they should be here by mid-December.
By mid-December.
But that's
It's probably on port right now in California, sitting on a big...
Do you like that better than the Dot or the Alexa? The full.
So
thing?
I have that in my office, and that does make it nice. So like, let's say I'm prepping for Tech Time Radio, and I can then watch like a movie on it. So I watched Home Alone as I was prepping for the show.
That's like 5-inch screen.
Well,
yeah.
but that's big enough for me to just kind of watch it, where I'm just looking down at a couple funny moments here and there, still listening to it, and not have to take a whole lot.
Do you have to use your glasses to see it?
Yeah, I do now, because I have to wear glasses all the time. Thank you for letting me
You're
know
welcome.
about that. Let me just tell you, I'm never buying glasses at Costco's. At dinner tonight, I will tell you my fiasco.
Okay, because you got some pretty good, nice glasses.
Yeah, these are
there.
Joe's. Yeah. I
And
used
so
to
you
wear.
can see those little 5-inch screens pretty good, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
You should play video games on that. You should see if you can stream your Sea of Thieves.
My Sea of Thieves.
onto
Are
that
you
little
downloading
5-inch
season
screen.
5 right now?
No, man.
Oh,
I can't do anything right now.
Why is that?
I'm busy getting ready to get married.
Oh, congratulations. All right, here we go. The next item we have here is our iRobot Roomba Kids.
Oh, man, I wanted that one.
My kids need to be paying attention right now because our Roombas died is about 2 years old. They die every 2 years. So pay attention, kids. The iRobot Roomba $694, regularly $274.99, is on sale right now at Best Buy through the end of Monday. And you can get it where you save $95, and it comes with additional items. I don't know what the additional items is. Maybe an additional battery pack or maybe some cleaning tools or something that's available. Well, it's an entry-level robot vacuum. It still offers excellent pickup on hardwood floors and carpet, and even smart enough to ensure that you don't have too much effort when controlling the vacuum, and it has an enhanced reciprocal to collect the trash.
Really? Enhanced!
Well,
Is
it's
that what it's
bigger.
got?
That's all
Okay.
it is, because those things fill up pretty quickly. Ours goes about every other day. You got to fill it up. So
Okay, cool.
$179. $179.
Beat Studio 3 wireless noise canceling headphones.
Okay, that's cool.
Regularly priced $349.99 is now $169.99 at Best Buy.
Ooh.
Save $180.
That's good.
This is the cheapest ever price from the Best Buy Cyber Monday sale, and at better than half price. The deal is unmissable if you were looking for a pair of Beats cans. The Studio 3s aren't quite up there with the audiophile kit in terms of sound, but with excellent wireless performance and good overall audio and excellent battery life, they are well worth considering. And it's available in both black and two-tone.
All right, here we go. Next one I got, Asus Chromebook at 11.6-inch Intel Celeron, 4 GB of RAM, 32 GB now. Again, Chromebooks are completely different than PCs. They don't store anything on them. They're just something to surf the web, right?
Yeah.
Available $109 at Best Buy. This brilliant Chromebook is now just $109 if you get it before Cyber Monday.
Mm-hmm.
So they have a little bridge. If you get it right now and you walk into Best Buy and pick it up, they're $99. Or you can get them on the Cyber Monday deal for $109 at Best Buy to be delivered to you. Intel Celeron, 4 GB of RAM, enough storage for any Chromebook to be successfully taken care of. All right.
Nice. Are you a coffee drinker, right?
I love coffee.
Do you have a temperature control smart mug?
I do. I want one of those. I so want one of those, and they're on sale.
The Ember.
Yeah, that's the name brand
temperature
one.
control smart mug.
Yep.
Regularly priced $129.99 is now $99 at Best Buy.
And it self-heats
$30.
itself.
Yeah, this temperature control smart mug is all the rage.
Yep.
And at Best Buy Cyber Monday sale is top-rated Ember mug on sale for $99. A perfect gift idea for someone who has everything and needs coffee warmers.
All right.
Mug allows you to set your preferred drinking temperature so that your coffee stays hot for as long as you want.
All right. Do you have one more there? One more, and then I'll do my steal.
I do.
What's your last one? I thought it was pretty cool too.
This is one I was like really drooling over.
You were.
The Dell XPS 15 iCore or Core i9, 32 gigabyte RAM, 1 terabyte GTX 1650 Dell computer.
Super gaming.
Super gaming.
Yep.
Regularly priced $27.99.99 is on sale at Dell for $19.59. Save a huge amount on this powerful Dell XPS 15, which is that's one of my preferred computers right there, is the XPS.
Yep. This is the fully loaded gaming machine.
This is the fully loaded one.
There's the Alienware, which is maybe a little bit higher with a little bit name.
That's right.
But this is the second line down.
This is the one that I like to use for everything.
I don't have a very good gaming computer.
It's got your gaming computer sucks.
But maybe it does.
Which is really weird because
soon.
you better get something. I just said when I saw this, I was like, dang. If I wasn't getting married, I might get this.
You might get that. Because now that you're getting married, you're gonna have to save up 7.5 years to get that.
I know.
All right, here we go. Next.
I know.
All right, but that's okay though. That just allows.
I have other things to do now.
That's right.
But I still use I have a Dell XPS 15 that's like, I don't know, 7. It's almost 10
If we got
years
enough
old.
time, I'm going to talk about OfferUp. The OfferUp is a great place if you know what you're doing to get computers.
Yeah.
All right, last deal, the steal of the week, the Cyber Monday steal. It's the Dell XPS 13, regularly $949. This is on sale for $300. This is the best laptop for the price right now that no one can compare it against. $649.99 at Dell. It's an i5 processor, but it comes with 8 gigabytes of RAM, 250 gig solid state drive. It's not a super high end to play video games, but it's great for the workhorse, for a business casual application, and it being a business laptop, you know that it's a line 1 electronic, so everything inside of it will work.
There you go.
All right, well, that takes us through our steals and deals.
I don't know. I think mine's better.
Your Surface?
My steel's better.
Your steel's better?
Yeah. Because it's the top of the line XPS.
I know, it is pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Dell has some great deals that are going on right now.
That's right.
But you better buy them quickly because the chip manufacturers aren't remaking these again. So these are sitting in boxes waiting to be sold out so that then they can wait 6.5 months to get shipments back over here.
Yep.
All right, well, that takes us through our first segment. When we come on back, we're going to have our Small Business Saturday continuing with a special guest that's in studio. We have the creator and CEO of an application called Prizebox. It's all about how small businesses can be successful and how they can do advertising for free. We're excited to have this individual on. We had them on in their company about a year ago when we first launched into KKNW, and they had a device that they were having, so they have their second device here. We're going to take a commercial break. When we come on back, we'll have that interview and information, and we'll see you after this. Hey, Mike.
Yeah, what's going on?
Hey, have you heard of Dice Throne?
Yeah, I've heard of that. I hear it's pretty cool.
It's Yahtzee meets Magic: The Gathering. Dice Throne can be played as a 1-versus-1 dueling game. Dice Throne has a great announcement that they have coming to Kickstarter regarding a game that is based on Marvel characters. The Marvel Dice Throne is a fast and fun board game for all ages. Each player selects 1 to 8 heroes to face off in a head-to-head battle to see who earns the right to take the throne. Now, who would be your hero that you'd want to be?
Black Panther.
You like Black Panther?
That's right.
Mine is Loki, because Loki never stabs anybody in the back.
Not ever.
All right, well, the gameplay involves strategically rolling dice to activate special abilities, playing unique hero cards to manipulate results, and upgrading your hero board to power up your stats. This is currently being crowdfunded on Kickstarter. Go there now and reserve your copy. TechTime listeners, you're in luck, as we have a direct link to get you access to the Kickstarter for the Marvel Dice Throne game. That's correct. If you go to tinyurl.com/TechTime Dice Throne, again, that's tinyurl.com/TechTime Dice Throne, or you can just click on our sponsor page at techtimeradio.com to get the direct link there to sign up for the Kickstarter. You do not want to miss out on this opportunity. Mike, have you backed the Kickstarter campaign yet?
I did it yesterday.
All right, I'm going to do it tonight. Make sure to use the tinyurl.com/TechTime Dice Throne, or to make it simple, go to techtimeradio.com and click on our sponsor link.
Are you situated?
All right, we're situated nice and comfortable.
It's a little cozy now.
It is a cozy.
A little claustrophobic, maybe.
Are you? Uh-oh. There we go. Welcome back to Tech Time with Nathan Mumm, the show that makes you go,
Yeah,
technology
something.
news of the week. That's right. All right, this segment is brought to us by Stori-Coffee. So sit back and have the best coffee money can buy with a sip of Stori-Coffee. Visit them at www.storicoffee.com. That's STORI coffee.com. Yes. And now we're starting our next segment with the CEO of Prizebox. Let's start that now.
Welcome to Technology Insider. We get the information directly from the source.
All right. Well, we're happy to have Corey Williams, the CEO and founder of Prizebox, on the show. Corey Williams first joined our show when we first moved to KKNW with the Vivomi device that was available for
Pulse device.
The Pulse device, the heart rate monitor. And he, of course, has, as a tech guru engineer, has a new product that is coming onto the market. Now, we're talking specifically about Saturdays, and today is a special day for Small Business Saturdays. It's the American Express or whatever, some self-created holiday, but it's essentially designated.
All these are self-created.
Yeah, I think it's American Express. It says, go and make sure you support Small Business Saturday. But small businesses make up for over 50% of all businesses in the United States. So it used to be higher. It used to be in the 60s and 70%. Now it's about 50% of small businesses.
Yeah, that's because of Walmart Plus.
That's because of Walmart Plus and all those other big companies taking over. And considering a small business is normally a business of 3 people and larger. So there's a lot of self-coaches that have moved from that business into the one-person type of deal. So it's not quite the same.
A small business is like 500 people.
It can be, yeah. All right, so Mr. Williams, welcome to the show.
Hey, good afternoon.
Thank you for being here. As you look outside the Pacific Northwest, it looks like it is.
It's already dark.
It's so dark.
It got dark at 4:30.
It does. Isn't that so depressing? Isn't that so depressing here?
Yeah.
All right. So let's first tell us about your application. What is Prizebox?
All right. So Prizebox is a mobile application. So if you've got an Android or Apple phone, it will work with those.
Okay. So it doesn't work with a Microsoft phone?
No.
I don't think there's anybody.
Does anything work with Microsoft phone anymore?
No. Okay. I decided to say it. All right.
Yeah. So you get it just from your standard app store.
Okay.
Right. And so the whole purpose of the app is for individuals, any one of us who like to discover things, right? It's a way of shopping, but with a twist. So if you are typically scrolling through whatever the normal social apps that are out there,
okay,
any current advertising that exists is interrupting, right? It comes in and it interrupts whatever else.
Yeah, Hulu.
Like my TikTok. Every once in a while I get some ad in there. I'm like, hey, I want to see some crazy dog stuff or something like that, right?
So whatever you're there for, the advertising is always interrupting, right?
Yep.
So Prizebox, we take a different perspective on it. Is we say, like, well, instead of charging customers and businesses for a chance for to hopefully be seen, what we do with businesses is we say, hey, take the thing that you're very known for. Let's say it's Stori-Coffee. In fact, Stori-Coffee is a person that would be a great fit for Prizebox.
Okay.
Is Stori-Coffee says, hey, I want everyone to be aware of my coffee and to know what it tastes like. So what they would do, instead of paying Facebook or whatever other place that might be, just to get in front of people, we say, hey, why don't you take your coffee and let's run a giveaway or a contest where we might use a hyper-casual game of skill, something where people are playing any one of the fun games that you might
Like
already be
Bejeweled?
playing. Well, not quite that. That's but like a bunch of the popular games that are out there, we've got versions of those that
You
you
got
can
like
play.
Flapper Bird, right?
Flappy Bird.
Well, like Flappy Bird. You ever play Flappy Bird?
I remember Flappy Bird when it came out.
So I think there's a Flappy Bird on there, right?
Yeah, there's a Stick Ninja. There's a bunch of games that are just fun. They're fun games. But whether you enter, just take entries and try to win it, or you play games. But the purpose is that Stori-Coffee puts their product out there as the prize. And we don't charge anything to the business, nor do we charge anything to users. We simply want to get the products in front of people. And somebody will win the product. Every day there's products going up. And our business model is that we get paid a small commission when purchases actually happen.
So you're like a consignment store for apps.
So we get commissions for sales.
Okay.
And so it's risk-free. Essentially, if it doesn't work, you don't pay anything. And typically, the thing that businesses want to be known for is the very product that they're trying to sell. So it becomes the very prize, and ultimately people discover and become aware of their very products, and we think it'll work. We think it'll work. So this week, actually, it's interesting with Small Business Saturday. We are launching this week to friends and family and to a little bit broader to our Seattle area through TechTime Radio.
So we're excited to be breaking the news. I mean, that's what we like to break the news there. So TechTime Radio, again, tinyurl.com/TechTime Prize. So if you just go tinyurl.com/TechTime Prize, you can sign up right now to be a part of their beta.
Is that Prize?
Prize.
No, yours.
So mine is TechTime Prize. So it's again tinyurl.com/TechTime TechTime Prize. It's not the name of their product because their product
is Pryz.
Is Pryzbox. So I didn't put that down. I tried to make it very simple for Prize. Now, how does this help small businesses? What is required for a small business if they said, hey, I have no problems giving away one of our best products that we have, especially for advertising, if I don't have to pay for Google AdWords or the Facebook $20 each time I'm trying to sell something. How would a small business be able to use this product? What do they need to do?
So right now we work with businesses, whether that's brick and mortar or e-commerce only businesses, but they definitely need to either have an e-commerce website or want one, because we can help them with that as well. But we would integrate with their e-commerce providers, let's say Shopify.
Okay.
Like Stori-Coffee is a Shopify customer.
Yep.
They would simply go into their Shopify app store and type in the Pryze box, and they would download it and integrate it, and then they would simply pick the products that they're interested in giving away, and then we handle the rest.
All right. So if I go to Shopify, I go underneath, as we had Trina Martin in our first hour of the show talk about, like the Zoom app location to load it. Are you in their app store so you can download their app? Is that how they would get access to you, or how do they find access to you?
Yes, yeah, we're in the Shopify app store.
Okay, so I go to Shopify, I look at the app store, and then I see a prize box with a big blue box. That's kind of your logo, right?
Yeah, it's a purplish blue box. It's got some gradients in there.
It's got some gradients in it. It's not quite UW colors.
Are you colorblind?
Well, I'm not colorblind. It's not quite UW colors, but
is that what you want?
I wanted to see the UW.
I'm sorry, who won the game last night?
Oh, there you go, David. You've been waiting all show. Go Cougs.
8 years of frustration.
Oh my gosh, David could not handle the Cougs winning.
You couldn't resist doing that.
That was my slam dunk there for him. There you go. All right. So how much? So I say, well, this sounds great. It's almost too good to be true. So as a small business, how much is this going to cost me? Is this a reoccurring revenue stream that I'm going to have to pay to Prizebox, or what's going to happen to my business? Because this isn't normally easy to expect to have free advertising on a platform system. There always has to be a catch.
Yeah. So the catch is that there will be a lot of people who don't win the very thing that they're looking for. They may win the coffee, but they were really wanting one of the other products from one of the other great vendors that are on there.
So like a new car. I want to win a new car, but I don't win a new car and I get coffee.
A new Geo Metro?
Yeah, new Geo.
So then what would happen is that the whole concept is product discovery, right? Is being able to see something, become aware of it, and then be interested in it, and with the right moment, whether it's a discount, some opportunity.
So basically, if I'm a small business and I sell water bottles, I say, here's my water bottle. I will give this to whoever wins it. You're going to put it out there for a prize on one of these games.
Mm-hmm.
And then when somebody wins that prize, I will then pay you a little bit of money.
So on the prize, you basically fulfill it. It goes because we're connected to your e-commerce platform.
Mm-hmm.
We would create the purchase and everything, and it would be fulfilled just like any other order on your end as the business owner. But let's say the other people who didn't win or one of the other contests, and they say, well, look, but this water bottle is offering a 20% discount for right now. So they would act upon that, and then when a user creates a sale, we track it because we're making the relationship, and then we take a 3% commission on the transaction, not shipping or anything like that, but just
almost the cost of a transaction of a credit card. Then
that's the whole point of it. Is actually we're trying to make it affordable and scalable. So you can, and within our app, you can be as more exposure, less exposure, depending on how much stuff you want to give away. So that's part of what we're doing is we're balancing. Those who want to give a lot of products away, we give them more visibility. If someone wants to give a few things away, then they get less visibility. And if you wanted to give nothing away, you can still onboard to the app. Mm-hmm. And when someone comes in and looks for shoes or something for cooking or coffee, let's say, you would still be discovered if someone was searching it out. You just wouldn't be promoted the same way. So right now we're in beta. Like right now we've just launched in the last couple days. And we've got a few hundred people, and there's products on there, and you can enter to win. You get entries to just place as many as you want for whatever product you're looking for, or you can go compete for products or to earn more entries. And it's amazing competition. It's really actually addicting. I mean, that wasn't really the intent, but it's just been very fun. Very fun.
It's kind of like whiskey alcohol to us.
Yeah,
it's addictive. That's right.
Well, we actually have whiskey-infused ice cream.
I saw that, and also you have some hot sauce,
we should
too.
Try that.
They have some hot sauce there, too. But let me just tell you, I can't stick ninja. I don't know who plays it and gets 119 points. I
saw some rum syrup.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Well, that sounds good.
There's a lot of good stuff.
So I put my store there. I don't have to send the product to you to ship it. So essentially the person probably wins a gift card, and then I as the business ship out that item to them. Is that what it kind of is?
It's even easier than that. As soon as somebody wins, we notify the user and say, hey, congratulations, you've won. Just confirm the information that we have about you. Sometimes we already have their information because they put it in there or not. And all they do is say, yep, confirm. And then we handle everything on the back end. We create an order on the e-commerce platform's back end, and it comes in just looking like any other order that gets fulfilled.
All right.
So for the merchant or for the e-commerce business owner, they literally do nothing. They decide, they look at their products and they say, hey, what of these do we want to give away? And they tell us, and then we do it.
So it's just like a trade show on steroids, right? Because when you go to a trade show, people give away stuff all the time, right?
Yeah.
So essentially what you're doing is it's like a big trade show. I see this as like a big trade show event, and essentially I can win the product, and whatever I'm trying to really push, I can advertise it, and if you want to buy something else, you can, and if you don't win my product and you think it's really cool, then you can purchase it.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about the consumer that has to do this. So the consumer has, now the small business owners probably don't have time to be playing these games. So these are all these 19 to 36-year-old kids, millennials, that don't have jobs. No, I mean that probably have lots of time.
Nathans.
They probably have
Maybe
lots
Nathan.
of time lots of time on their hands. Or anybody that is interested in playing these games, when they get and they load this application up, do they have to play certain games? Can they subscribe? What's the consumer version of this? Because I am connected to Xbox Play stores, and I also have the premium edition membership for that. So I kind of get some of this, but how would I play these games, and what do I need to do to sign up for that?
So the games are free. So from a user's perspective, you just go to the App Store, you download it, and you don't have to do anything to look around. You can see what's available for free today. You can see whatever discounts are available from merchants and product companies. And if you want to enter in something, that's when you would have to create an account, because there, on the front end, it looks all fun, but we're actually navigating a number of requirements through the Gambling Commission and things like that, rules that we have to abide by. So we have to know your location to make sure that you are in certain areas that are allowing these type of competitions and things like that. So these are
you didn't have to be 18 and older.
You do, yeah. So
you can't be a
13-year-old
kid.
Well, so let me ask you a question though. If I sign up as a 46-year-old father and then I give my phone to my 13-year-old kid, is that legal to be done?
I would say no, but I can't say it wouldn't happen.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe we shouldn't talk about that on the air.
Yeah, well, we probably shouldn't say that on the air, should we?
Yeah.
Well, but we'll talk about that.
You're giving away secrets that people probably don't want you to do.
All right. So
users essentially get a chance to practice all the games that even would be used to win stuff. So we have a whole area where
I can practice the games.
And we actually incentivize you to try to practice, because we give you entries. If you reach certain point levels, you earn entries. If you share with your friends, because right now that's our big thing, is we need to get known. Right? Yep. I mean, like, that's what we're doing.
It's either make or break it, right? All software applications,
so
make or break it.
If you share it with your friend, we give you entries for sharing it. If they accept the invite, we give you more entries.
Oh, so it's like a multi-level pyramid scheme.
Not multi-level. There's just two levels.
Yeah,
two levels. But the better part is the whole app is meant to encourage the behavior that we're trying to accomplish. So
absolutely,
if you buy Stori-Coffee through our app, and if Stori-Coffee is a partner with us, for every $1 you spend with Stori-Coffee, we reward you with more entries to try to win more stuff.
Okay.
So you always have rewards through the app for even purchasing with our partners.
So it kind of reminds me of that Honey app. Have you seen that Honey app on online where you can purchase stuff and you get like certain entries?
No.
Oh, we should talk about that.
Maybe we should talk about that.
Yeah, Honey app on you load that up and you get certain entries in there. All right. Well, where can we find out more information about this? Where we have the Tech Time special, tinyurl.com/TechTime Prize. That's PRIZE to sign up right now. And if you sign up, is there a special code? What does the special code allow people to do right now?
So if you go, whether it's to that tiny URL or you just go to the App Store, if you want to download it, and then there's a little spot to put in a code. If you put in a code TECH, TECH, then you guys will immediately get 150 free entries to win whatever's for free. And so we have products.
You already signed up, didn't you?
I haven't signed up. I'm going to sign up for all 17 of my email addresses. No, just joking. Okay. All right.
We'll know.
Okay, you'll know. Okay. Dang it.
Yeah, he will.
He'll know. Okay. All right. So you go and you can just go to the app, download it from the App Store, both in the Google Play Store and in the Amazon or in the Apple Store.
Correct.
And you type in the code to get your free entry, which is limited for the beta right now, TECH, or you can go to TechTime Prize specifically URL, which at tinyurl.com/TechTime Prize, PRIZE, and you can sign up there also. So last parting words here before we leave. What's the best thing that's going to happen to Prizebox?
Well, hopefully we will help a lot of small businesses who are looking to increase their direct-to-consumer spend, like in relationships, and to get them away from the centralization that you find with Amazon, and even the grip that a lot of social media giants have on small businesses. So it's
those guys are all nice to everybody.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we talk about them all the time on here. All right, well, Mr. Williams, thank you very much for joining us. That's going to end our Technology Insider segment. When we return, we have what we found on the web. We have some interesting stuff, so make sure to join us back here after the break.
Hello, my name is Arthur, and my life's work is connecting people with coffee. Stori-Coffee is a small batch specialty coffee company that uses technology to connect people to each product resource, which allows farmers to unlock their economic freedom. Try our Medium Roast Founder Series coffee, which is an exotic bourbon variety that is smooth, fresh, and elegant at storicoffee.com. That's STORI coffee.com. Today you can get your first bag free when you subscribe at storicoffee.com with code TechTime. That's STORI coffee.com.
Hi, this is Lisa Downs, host of Reigniting You, a new show here on KKNW that explores a variety of topics and timely issues for making mid to late career transitions. I'll be here every Wednesday afternoon at 3 o'clock bringing you guest interviews, career transition advice, and great stories to guide you to what's next in your career and life. Gain a renewed sense of purpose for your next phase with a positive, forward-looking approach. Get ready to be re-energized, recharged, and reignited Wednesdays at 3 o'clock. All
right, welcome back to Tech Time with Nathan Mumm. We have gone through 90 minutes of technology, and we have about 20 minutes left. We're really excited.
Yeah, David's shaking his head.
David's shaking his head. He's like, you got 10 minutes timeout. Okay. All right, so let's get right into our next segment, which we call What We Found on the Web.
What we found on the web.
All right, here we go. Twitter launches a live stream shopping app.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I know. The Prizebox better get all over that, right? So Twitter announces it.
Well, man, it was that heartfelt, huh?
It was. Oh, boy. I took in a wrong thing of air.
That's because you were surprised at Twitter's e-commerce initiative now includes live stream shopping. The company announced this week, and Walmart will be the first retailer to test the new platform. The live shopping service will take advantage of Twitter's existing capabilities in live streaming content and its newer e-commerce feature like shop module for business profiles.
All right, there you go. Thank you.
You're okay now?
I'm back now.
All
yeah,
right.
I was just.
So that's what you found.
Dead air is not good.
Yeah,
so thank you for
looks like
filling
you might have found COVID on the web.
That's right. The shop module for business profiles. Essentially, what they're trying to do is Twitter is now trying to move into the live shopping service experience, so that when you are location based in your Twitter app, it will actually pop up local businesses, local stores, and tell you items are available.
Is this a plus thing?
This is not the Twitter Blue. It's not Twitter Blue.
Wait, Twitter Blue.
Yep.
Twitter Plus.
Yeah, they didn't decide to go Twitter Plus. They called it Twitter Blue for $2.99 a month.
Yeah,
so,
well, that's
because they're going to have a Twitter Plus
blue.
later. That'll be the $9.99.
Twitter Blue Plus.
All right, let's go into gaming. Netflix's new gaming service added 2 more titles.
Oh no!
What is Netflix doing?
I don't know.
And how do you? So I tried playing their Netflix games. I had to use a VPN to be at a different location other than the United States to actually download the games. This is the worst thing ever. You have to literally get a device that would then connect to your television that's Bluetooth capable to play these games. There's no way you're doing it on your standard little
I can't
remote.
do it on the remote.
No, you got to move left and right and this type of stuff. Could
I do it on my laptop?
You could do it on your laptop, yes. Or if it was an Android version laptop, because all it's working for right now is Android.
Oh, really? So
yes.
Well, that's out.
So, but you could use like an
I
Amazon
use my
device.
phone.
You could use your phone because you have an Android phone. But they have 2 new titles. The added titles are Bowling Ballers. Well, that sounds really interesting. And the reboot of the Game Loft's action racing game title. So they have 2 new games that have been added in for a total now of 7 games that you can
7 whole games
that you can play for free on Netflix.
Yeah.
You can just go online and you can find those through your app store or any of your phone stores and find apps like that. So
Netflix doesn't want you to know.
I don't know what they're trying to do. They're not number 1 A titles.
I don't know.
This is
Spotify.
Bowling Ballers. All it is a stupid little bowling game where you roll the ball and you decide if you have a curve or not a curve.
Are you sure?
Yeah, literally, they
Have
had
you
a
played
bowling
this
game
already?
like this in the arcades with a round bowling ball that you used to push down. Do you remember that?
I remember the.
Yeah,
I
1979 is when they came out with that. So what the heck? There's nothing better than that. And that was pretty cool because you could actually spin
I used to love Wii bowling.
Oh, the Wii bowling was
Wii bowling was fun.
And Wii tennis, right? The Wii device when it came out.
Tennis, not.
You didn't like Wii tennis?
It was okay, but Wii bowling was the
And Wii
best.
fishing was pretty good too. The fishing game.
Wii fishing.
All right.
Here we're totally in the weeds.
All right, now DuckDuckGo, right?
Yes.
One of the best search engines to use.
Right.
DuckDuckGo, if you are doing anything on the web that you don't want people to know about.
Anonymous
tracking on the back end is
Right.
what you'd say. They don't sell your advertisements to Facebook. They don't sell it to Google.
Amazon.
They kind of keep it individually. Now, guess what they're trying to do?
I don't know.
DuckDuckGo is adding an Android app with the ability to block hidden trackers. So when you open up a game and you play a game or you open up an application, a lot of those applications have embedded in there tracking devices.
Right.
What they're doing is they're actually coming out with an application that allows them to actually block the app tracking protection for all Android features.
Nice.
So if you have this app loaded on your machine,
block.
So that's exactly what it is. This will allow it. It's now in beta. It aims to block data collection from happening inside the apps where third-party trackers are hidden away from the app's code and enables them to have individuals that are hackers or other bad actors no longer gain access to information about your machine.
Go DuckDuckGo. So
this is going to be free. Right now it's available in beta. It's available for all of your Android applications that blocks all the tracking devices. If they do this, this is going to be the biggest app.
Have you tried it yet?
I have not tried it yet.
I
use a different app blocking service. Not free. I actually pay for an app blocking service, but this is actually a free version of DuckDuckGo. If this actually comes out and hits the market correctly, and then they decide to port this over to iTunes, DuckDuckGo's privacy tracking app will be probably one of the most downloaded apps of all time. All right. Well, that gets us through what we found on the web. We're going to take a commercial break, and when we come on back, we're going to have our reveal because next week is a very interesting show for TechTime Radio, right? We're going to talk about that because somebody is getting married this Saturday, next week, and I'm in their wedding, and Mr. Gordy is getting married. So what happens is we will not be here. The only person that will be here,
nobody will be here,
is David.
David will be here all by himself.
And then we have two guests that we're going to talk about, and we'll tell a little bit about the guests that will be filling in for us. It'll be very interesting for us because we always said that we'd always have one of us here no matter what would happen type of deal. That was kind of our goal to have it. So this is going to be a big day. This is going to be a big day for you.
Yes.
Right now.
David's fixing to say something.
What's that, David?
Yes. It'll be a very big day for you.
It'll be a very big day for you, Mr. Gorday. It should be very excited.
Well, wait a minute. Did you say excited?
I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm really excited. I'm so excited.
All right, there you go. We're going to take a commercial break. Okay. When we come on back, we'll talk a little bit about this, and we still have our This Week in Technology. See you after this. Hey, Mike.
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, are you bored of TV? Like drugs but can't afford them? Or still paying alimony?
Maybe.
All right, read How to See a Man About a Dog, collected writing. It's surreal. It's strange. It's How to See a Man About a Dog. Get your dose of surreal prose and poetry with this dark comedy collection.
Ebook available on Kindle Unlimited. Print copies are available on Amazon, the Book Depository, and more.
That's right. I'm going to go get my ebook on Kindle Unlimited today.
Hey, babe, I hear that you can download a new voice on Siri.
No way.
Yes, it's true. It's a voice that goes, hey, you big hunk. What do you want to do and where do you want to go?
Stop it.
Oh, God. Okay, I'm kidding.
What has tech ever done for our relationships?
We can't talk about that on the radio.
If you want to eavesdrop on juicy conversations that no one is having around all things love, sex, and relationships, join us right here, 1 p.m. on KKNW and wherever you get your podcast.
We look forward to seeing you in the Love Shack.
How to See a Man About a Dog. It combines darkly comic short stories, powerful poems, and pulp fiction prose to create a heartbreaking and hilarious journey readers will not soon forget. Read How to See a Man About a Dog, collected writings, for free with Kindle Unlimited. Ebook available on Kindle, print copies available on Amazon, the Book Depository, and more.
All right. Well, welcome back to Tech Time with Nathan Mumm. This is the start of our final segment on This Week in Technology. And of course, our update regarding Tech Time Radio. Now, as you can see, we have a new logo. We got a bunch of branding stuff that's going on. So this logo right here is version 1 logo. It has now been retired.
Oh, that means it's more expensive, huh?
That is now it's a collector's item. If we could only convert this into an NFT, then it would be a limited edition. That's exactly right.
Yeah.
All right.
Do that.
So we are excited to announce our host.
Keychain.
What's that?
I have to exchange my keychain.
We can just get another one, so then you can have different versions as we go through.
Yeah, they're all going to hang from my.
And you know,
I hang them from my rear view mirror.
I know, I like that. It looks pretty cool because that way, when you pull it behind me and I see you like turning into the studio, we're like, oh, that's Mike's car.
Yeah, then we're going to have like 50 medallions like slapping each other.
There you go. All right.
That means I'll have to get a new one too.
Yeah, David, you're going to have to get a new one too. That's right. Okay, so let's talk about who's filling in for us. So first off, this individual, she has been a leader in technology and has been a part of Tech Time Radio from day number one.
You probably know her already.
Yeah, you've seen her on in segments such as Gadgets and Gear, and she's filled in with Mr. Gourdet for a couple shows as Mr. Mumm was enjoying some holiday time off.
I believe you were at a wedding once.
I was at a wedding once. That's right. Absolutely. It seems weddings keep on...
How's that happen?
I don't know. These weddings things keep on getting in the way. So you will all know her and will enjoy her. We will have Gwen Way. She will be sitting in as the main host of the show. So she'll be sitting in my spot over here. She'll be leading us through technology. She does a great job of that.
Oh, yeah. That's a first, huh?
Yeah, that is a first. And in her sidekick, this co-host is an individual I've known for about, actually probably like 9 or 10 years now. This individual was a guest on our show. He brought in a bunch of whiskey. He's very technical in nature. Mm-hmm. He is coming all the way up from Portland and staying up the week so that he can attend the production show and be able to be down here on time. His name is Mark Gregoire, and he is a technology expert that will be joining us. He will be in the co-host seat, so he'll be bringing Winty banter. I guess it'll have to be...
Winty?
Yeah.
I like Winty banter.
So witty banter.
Oh.
So it'll be Gregoire's... we're going to have to do a whole bunch of...
You'll have to come up with one for that one.
Yeah, we are. For Stori-Coffee's mesmerizing moment, we're going to have to figure out what he's going to do. Maybe good grief from Gregoire.
I like that right there.
You like that? There you go. I'm going to put that in.
And of course, I'll still be in my chair over here.
Mr. Brown will be behind the back. That is, he'll be still running the back of the house, which helps us all.
He's gonna be throwing a lot of fingers.
Yeah, I got to do my hand exercises before next Saturday.
That's right. You know what I'm really interested to do? I should just book like 8 guests. Just to make them have so many guests.
No,
so that David has to go through.
No.
David will have to go through all of them.
David,
all right. Okay. Well,
you're upsetting David.
We'll be. All right. Let's move on to our next segment here. We have it as This Week in Technology.
And now, let's look back at This Week in Technology.
All right. November 24th, 1998. Listen to this. AOL announces it will buy Netscape Communications.
Wait.
What? I know. Hey, this was all queued up. I've already talked about internet. I had one This Week in Technology to bridge into the gap for the next story. You like how I did that?
Yeah,
that's pretty smart, huh?
Yeah.
All right. So essentially, it was a stock-for-stock deal that was worth approximately $4.2 billion. At the time, it was considered a move by AOL and Netscape to merge forces to better compete with this company called Microsoft in the browser and internet provider markets.
Dun, dun, dun. So a year prior, that's when Microsoft
Internet Explorer 2 came out.
Yeah.
Yep. So this is a year going on to the battle. People are starting to integrate now more to Microsoft Internet Explorer, and so they decided to merge. However, Microsoft's dominance in the personal computer market could not be stopped, and the Netscape browser lost almost all market share to Internet Explorer within 3 years.
Oh.
Kind of what Google Chrome did to Internet Explorer. All right. In 2003, Microsoft settled a monopoly lawsuit with AOL. Then it was Time Warner over $750 million in losses of value of Netscape. AOL itself, once a dominant internet service provider, slowly lost subscriber base with the evolution of broadband internet in the 2000s, and operates primarily as a media conglomerate today. But did you know that their number one service that they provide is still dial-up service? Do you know how many subscribers right now?
Baud?
Yeah, well, they still have dial-up service, so people all across
I believe that.
How many people do you think right now, as of last month, are still active users of their dial-up service?
I don't know.
Take a guess.
A couple thousand.
2.1 million users currently are still paying $20 a month to do dial-up services from AOL.
They just like that connecting sound, huh?
Yeah, whatever that modem sound was. Yep, there you go. All right, well, hopefully you learned some technology today on Tech Time with Nathan Mumm. Oh, I'm sure we all did. We learned something new each and every day. Well, the most important part that we need to know is that technology is one of the best things to bring people together and not push us apart. Right? So you should be using technology to help build better and stronger environments for everyone.
You really like that.
Hopefully everybody in the Small Business Saturday has a great day. Hopefully Cyber Monday is good. I'm Nathan Mumm. We got Micro Day here and David Brown behind the board. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.
Thanks for joining us on TechTime Radio. We hope that you had a chance to have that moment in technology today. We also have a few other ways to stay connected, including subscribing to our podcast on any podcast service from Apple to Google and everything in between. And also signing up on our YouTube page, where you get to see us live in video. Yep, you can see us chat and have some fun. It's youtube.com/TechTimeRadio, all one word. We hope you enjoyed the show as much as we did making it for you. From all of us at TechTime Radio, remember, Mumm's the word. Have a safe and fantastic week.
The views expressed on this program are those of the host.